5 simple ways to make a narcissist miserable without lifting a finger. Have you ever wondered how to turn the tables on a narcissist? While these individuals are often steeped in their own misery, they have a knack for spreading it to others. In today's video, we're flipping the script and exploring simple yet effective ways to add to their suffering. Because believe it or not, you don't have to do much to make their lives a little more miserable. I've shared plenty about how narcissists impact those around them, but today we'll focus on what you can do, or may already be doing, that drives them up the wall. It all comes down to understanding that their inherent outlook on life and relationships is what truly keeps them trapped in their own unhappiness. Stick around as we dive into the subtle strategies that can shift the power dynamics in your favor. Let's reclaim your joy together and see how it affects the narcissists in your life. Be sure to comment below with your experiences as we dive in. Number 1. Targeting your joy. Narcissists are often driven to sabotage the relationships that bring you joy. They will seek to undermine your self-esteem and drag you down in every possible way, simply to avoid confronting your happiness, which only exacerbates their own misery. Additionally, they find it distressing when you celebrate others' successes or speak positively about them. For a narcissist, hearing you express joy for someone else or admire their achievements is utterly unappealing. They thrive on conflict and drama, preferring to hear complaints over praise. Positive news about others is viewed as negative news for them, and they become uncomfortable when you resist gossip or refuse to engage in character attacks. Number 2. The need for center stage. A major source of a narcissist's discontent arises when they feel overlooked or sidelined. They expect to be your top priority, demanding that you drop everything to attend to them. Quick responses to their calls and messages are not just preferred, but expected. Narcissists thrive on attention, so they want to be consulted on every personal decision you make, whether it's about changing jobs, moving to a new place, ending relationships, or even something as minor as a new hairstyle. They crave constant updates on your life to maintain control, using their influence to manipulate your decisions. If you don't actively set boundaries, they will gradually monopolize your time and energy, turning your focus away from your own needs. To avoid falling into this trap, it's essential to keep personal matters private and limit the time you dedicate to them. Establishing firm boundaries helps protect your mental space from their overbearing presence. You are not obligated to share every detail of your life or respond immediately to their demands for attention. Instead, focus your time and energy on people who truly matter, those who support your well-being and personal growth. Narcissists will often seek out new sources of attention if they feel they're losing control, and while it may initially trigger their frustration, they will inevitably move on to others if they feel overlooked. Number 3. Rejection of control. Narcissists have a deep need to feel important and central in the lives of those around them. They thrive on attention, admiration, and control, so when you set firm boundaries and withhold the attention they seek, it can be deeply unsettling for them. Your refusal to engage in their manipulative tactics challenges their sense of superiority and leaves them feeling disregarded. They are driven by the desire to maintain a firm grip on your life, and any sign of independence threatens their fragile self-image. As you start prioritizing your own well-being and detach from their influence, their sense of control begins to crumble, leaving them feeling powerless and frustrated. Embracing your autonomy and distancing yourself from their emotional manipulation is key to protecting your happiness. Narcissists are often left in turmoil when they can no longer manipulate or control someone they once viewed as a source of validation. However, it's important to remember that their frustration with losing control will not necessarily change their behavior. They will likely seek new sources to manipulate in order to regain their sense of superiority. By standing firm in your boundaries and prioritizing your own mental and emotional health, you not only regain control over your life, but also deny them the satisfaction they crave. Number 4. Enforcing boundaries. One of the most effective ways to drive a narcissist to despair is by establishing firm boundaries and consistently enforcing consequences when those boundaries are crossed. Narcissists, by nature, do not respect limits and often test the resolve of those around them. Therefore, it's not enough just to set boundaries, you must also be prepared to follow through when they are violated. Whether it involves taking away certain privileges or removing your presence from their life, standing your ground sends a clear message that you won't tolerate their disrespectful behavior. This, in turn, forces the narcissist to confront the reality that they no longer have the control they once enjoyed over you. By enforcing consequences, you strip away the narcissist's sense of power, which is key to their self-image. Narcissists thrive on control, manipulation, and the ability to bend others to their will. When you refuse to allow them to overstep your boundaries, you create a situation where they feel constrained and powerless. This loss of control frustrates and agitates them, as they despise any limitations placed on their freedom. Over time, this imposition of limits will not only cause them emotional distress, but may also lead them to retreat, as they are unable to dominate you as they had hoped. Number 5. Emotional detachment. Another significant way to inflict discomfort on a narcissist is by becoming emotionally unavailable. This means you no longer engage with them or show concern for their actions. When a narcissist realizes that no amount of manipulation or provocation can elicit a reaction from you, they understand that they can no longer control your emotions. They may become desperate to provoke a response, employing various tactics or making empty promises in an effort to draw you back in. However, when you maintain emotional distance, you deprive the narcissist of the ability to manipulate or control you, which only adds to their frustration. This lack of emotional investment renders them powerless and significantly contributes to their misery. In closing, remember this. A narcissist's misery is the result of their own actions and choices, and you are not responsible for fixing their issues or making them happy. They thrive on control, attention, and the validation of feeling needed, even if their presence brings nothing but drama and distress to those around them. A key step in reclaiming your life is understanding that their happiness is not your burden to bear. By doing so, you free yourself from the guilt or obligation that they may try to impose on you. Building a life that is independent, whether emotionally, physically, or financially, from the narcissist will inevitably make them uneasy. Their discomfort stems from losing the grip they once had on you. But this is a crucial part of your healing process. The more you focus on your own well-being and distance yourself from their toxic influence, the more you'll realize that life has so much more to offer. You deserve to live a life that is fulfilling and free from the shadows of someone who refuses to value you. Embrace the freedom to focus on your own happiness and take back control of your future. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, the key to making a narcissist miserable isn't about revenge. It's about reclaiming your power and living life on your own terms. By enforcing boundaries, protecting your joy, and staying emotionally detached, you're not just frustrating the narcissist, you're empowering yourself. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another empowering video. And hey, share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you've taken back control and turned the tables. Until next time, keep thriving, stay strong, and remember, you deserve to live free from toxic influence. Catch you in the next video. Thanks for anyone who donate to our Ko-Fi page. For those who feel compelled to contribute, consider supporting us on Ko-Fi with a donation as small as $1. Your support enables us to continue producing content that makes a difference. Look for the Ko-Fi link in the description below.